It's Emirates Melbourne Cup Day in Australia, and this afternoon 23 horses will come thundering down this straight, vying to be the first past the post. With warm, humid conditions and a dead-rated track, a large crowd was building, but so was the controversy. Changing of the guard was considered by Racing Victoria's stewards to be lame and subsequently scratched. His new trainer David Hayes was anything but happy with the decision when we caught up with him before the race.
I believe the horse is sound, so do my vets, and so does my jockey, and so does my track rider. But unfortunately the Racing Victoria vets thought he wasn't. As the race favourite Alcapop arrived, his trainer looked far from overawed by the occasion.
It's one of those things though, you can't get too fired up. It's racing. Whatever happens, happens. There's a lot of luck involved in a race when there's 24 horses in it, or 23 now. But hopefully he can put his best foot forward and get his nose over the line. He doesn't need a huge amount of galloping, and he's had a lot of miles in his legs earlier because we had to win every race to get here. So it's been up for a while. So it was one of those things we didn't want to give him another run and have a gut buster or make that his sort of pinnacle. We're aiming for this one, and hopefully he's right.
The Cummings stable were typically conservative about their chances of securing Cup number 13.
They're all fitting well, as you'd expect coming from JB Cummings stable.
Warringa's new trainer Chris Waller was encouraged by his discussions with Sir Michael Stout leading into the race.
I'm using Michael Stout as to blame if the horse doesn't go bad, but no, seriously, the horse has been a pleasure to look after. He was sent over in great condition by Sir Michael, and it's been a pleasure to deal with him. I've been fortunate enough to talk to him probably every second day, and Michael's really helped me settle the horse in, which I think is the most important thing heading towards the Melbourne Cup. Obviously it's a big task ahead, but we think we've got a nice horse, and I think today he'll be competitive, but in 12 months' time they'll know we're here.
The betting reflected one of the most open cups in recent years, with punters unable to settle on a clear-cut favourite. With no strong push for any particular international horse, all the European connections were optimistic of a forward showing.
Confident, the horses, everything's gone really well. The horse trained up really well, travelled to the course good, so everything's fine, and just waiting another 3 hours or whatever it is until the race. So starting to get a little excited now, but I'm happy with everything, and we're expecting the horse to run well.
Yeah, we scraped in by the skin of our teeth. We've got a chance. Everything's looking good. We've got no excuses at the minute.
He's had a great prep. Everything's gone well. His flight down went well. He's settled in since he's been here, and his work at Sandown's been ideal. I think all of the European horses have flown under the radar. Very much seems that the locals don't like the European horses or the New Zealand horses, and they've almost written them off in their estimations anyway. I'm rather hoping that if one of them can do well, they'll all do well.
As race time drew closer, the tension rose as the jockeys were presented to an excited crowd in excess of 100,000 people. Despite shocking drawing a wide barrier, the Kavanagh Stables roller coaster ride appeared to be over when they were allocated stall 51, the winning stall of the 2008 Cup winner, Viewed. And so it proved, with shocking saluting to the delight of the crowd and his strapper. Blinkers provided the improvements sought by Godolphin, with Crime Scene almost stealing the cup.
Obviously the blinkers helped, and it was Karen who suggested the blinkers. He travelled well throughout the race, and he found one too good on the day. We're not totally disappointed because there was no hard luck stories, beaten by a better horse on the day, but to come here and finish second with Crime Scene, it's a great feat.
Despite being galloped on in the running, Munsef's trainer was philosophical about his horse and future sojourns down under.
I'm delighted with the horse. He's done us proud. He got into a bit of trouble down the back, which he got galloped on quite badly, lost his position, but I think short of that would have finished in the 10, earned some prize money. 12th is, it's a good performance by the horse, but we'd like to have done better.
We'll see you back next year.
We need the horse. It's no good coming here without the horse, so if we've got the horse, we'll be back.
Unfortunately, Basaltico blotted the Kamani stable's wonderful Melbourne Cup record with a lacklustre performance.
When they quickened, he couldn't come and go with them. He was first off the bridle from that point of view, and just didn't seem to fire when he needed to. So hopefully better story next year anyway.
With the 149th Melbourne Cup run and won, to the victor, the spoils.